Good evening, I'm Scott Head, and we welcome you to this week's episode of VTV News. On our broadcast tonight, a look into Dance Marathon, ESPN College Game Day, and an inside look at some of the mysterious tunnels under Vanderbilt's campus. But first, a look at this week's headlines. Vanderbilt University Dance Marathon, supporting the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, will celebrate its 10th year tomorrow night. The event will last 13.1 hours, the same length of a half marathon, and will take place in the Student Rec Center. Dance Marathon is the largest student-run philanthropic organization on Vanderbilt's campus, with profits being donated to the Children's Hospital. In fact, Vanderbilt's Dance Marathon has raised over $1 million over the past 9 years. This year, Wyona Judd will make a guest appearance, and the event will include performances by Nick Wells, Dance Line, Patrick Thomas, Vibe, and many others. The event kicks off tomorrow night, and around 1,000 people are expected to attend. The Office of Student Conduct and Academic Integrity is currently investigating 3 new members of Vanderbilt's Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity following allegations against them of theft at the Western Kentucky University chapter of Sigma Nu fraternity. Surveillance footage captured the 3 pledged members stealing a fraternity composite picture from the Western Kentucky Sigma Nu house on January 28th. According to representatives within Sigma Alpha Epsilon, the composite picture has been returned and a formal apology was issued to Sigma Nu. No formal charges have been filed at this time. Last night, Vanderbilt student government debated over a resolution to conduct a campus-wide scientific study regarding the possibility of installing vending machines that would dispense emergency contraceptive in the Student Health Center, Margaret Cunningham Women's Center, and other similar buildings. The debate focused on what the appropriate method should be for an individual seeking the medication, how to create a survey about this topic for the student body, and possible ramifications of a survey. The resolution was voted down on the grounds that the proper parties, such as the Student Health and the Women's Center, need to be consulted and that more information is needed before it would be appropriate to conduct a campus-wide survey. Vanderbilt students will have the chance tonight to join in on a Texas Hold'em poker tournament aimed to raise money to benefit the family of Clinton Milliken, a child who recently passed at Vanderbilt's Children's Hospital after a 4-year battle with brain cancer. East House on the Commons is sponsoring the event and has played an active role in providing aid to the Milliken family for the past 2 years. The goal of the fundraiser is to help the family with hospital bills and other everyday expenses. The event begins at 8 p.m. tonight in the Commons Center. This past Saturday, Vanderbilt's Memorial Gym hosted ESPN's College Game Day prior to the Vanderbilt basketball game against Kentucky. Students were allowed to line up as early as 5 a.m. that day. Take a look.
I'm so cold.
I don't know. So, how long have you guys been here waiting?
Hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
Half an hour, maybe a little more, 45 minutes.
A little over an hour.
A little over an hour.
So, it's been really cold the whole time.
Why are you out here so early?
Beat Kentucky.
I couldn't make it to the women's game and couldn't get a wristband.
I feel like on TV. You want to be famous.
It'll be a long day, but it's worth it.
Once in a lifetime chance. You're in college, you see the #1 team in the country around the floor.
Finally on our broadcast tonight, a look into the maze of tunnels that run under Vanderbilt's campus. McGill Hour hosted an event last night where they took a group of students on an adventure into these mysterious tunnels. With a look, here's Allie Musa-Tooks.
Hey, I'm here at the intersection of Children's Way and 25th Avenue, where we're at the downshaft with McGill Hour. We just got a look at some of the tunnels under Vanderbilt. Here's a look at some of the footage we got. As you descend the stairs of the downshaft, there are 2 tunnels, one that leads to the power station and another that leads to the middle of the Children's Hospital. The tunnels have been in operation for about 10 years, which means that they require constant maintenance. While we were in the tunnels, one of the pipes burst.
According to what kind it is, it could be a condensate return line or a steam line, and they need to be fixed. Flood was bad on them. We had a lot of damage when the 2010 flood. You had water all the way back up, all the way up. I don't know if he showed you the watermark while you were down there or not, but it was pretty deep. And it flooded all our steam lines, and they got hot, and it boiled, and it caused the roof to cave in. A lot of rocks came down, and we just now recently got all that cleaned up.
These tunnels are clearly dangerous, but there are other reasons that students can't tour them alone.
It's 9/11. They've secured all the gates, the entrances with gates and alarms. As you see on this door here, it is alarmed, and it's monitored all the time.
But if you're interested in getting a tour of the tunnels, all you need to do is
contact us. We give tours all the time.
Thanks, Allie. For more information about setting up a tour, visit our new VTV Facebook page at facebook.com/VandyTV. There you can find out information about tunnel tours as well as full episodes and information about our show. Well, that's it for our broadcast tonight, and we hope you can join us next week for an all-new episode. For all of us here at VTV News, we thank you for joining us. Good night.